Hi Aquarius, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly messages for next week from the 29th of April up until the 5th of May. So, first oracle card you got is Higher Power, and this card is about needing to connect to spirit at this time, or the universe, or God, or whoever you see as your higher power. That relationship is going to help you to get through whatever you're going through right now. If this is in relation to a person, then it could be a very spiritual connection between the two of you. But it is just, you needing to connect with the universe to be able to be trusting of what's going to happen next in your life. Then we have the new moon in Aries, and it says it's time to take action. And this card is about how you're at the beginning of a new cycle basically, and you've still got a long way to go, but it's a very positive omen. Like, this is a big yes for whatever you're wanting to do. Go for it. It's time to take that action. And then we have the groundhog spirit, and it says time to let go. And this card is about how, sometimes cycles repeat themselves over and over again. And the only way to get out of that cycle is to let that cycle go. It's to get rid of that karma so that you can move on to something much better. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for Aquarius for next week, please? Okay, so we have the Empress coming out there. I'll move that up, the Star. Okay, and let's get one more. So two major arcana coming up straight off the bat. One went flying. Okay, 5 of Wands in the reverse. It's good. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant, which is very synchronistic with the Higher Power card. It's the exact same thing. It's about needing to connect with spirit and kind of like get to that institution that is going to help you connect, whether that is meditating or just sitting by yourself, or whether that is going on a walk with nature, whether that is going to church, or whatever it is. You need to connect with your higher power. There could also be some sort of spiritual teacher that's going to help you with something this week, but I do feel like you need to trust the universe at this time, because the universe is basically pushing you in a certain direction. Okay, so before we start talking about these, I just want to get some clarifiers. So let's clarify, what is the Empress? The Tower. Okay. Let's just try and move this up a little bit more. Okay. What is the Star card? We have the Moon. And then what is the 5 of Wands in the reverse? 9 of Cups. Very nice. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. So energy here again is something like feeling very burdened or overwhelmed in some way. So together with the Hierophant and the 10 of Wands, this is telling me that in order to kind of get a little bit of, how do I say this? Like, get the stress off of your back, basically, is the way to do that, is to actually connect with your higher power at this time, and like let go of those burdens and hand it to the universe and be like, okay, you know what, I'm not going to try control the situation anymore. What's going to happen is going to happen, and I'm just going to trust that no matter what, it's going to be for my highest good. So with the Empress and the Tower, I feel like there's definitely some sort of unexpected change that is happening here for you, and this change is bringing in extreme growth. For yourself, for your relationships, for your everything around you. The Empress is like birthing new things into this world. It's also about being very self-nurturing and caring, very loving, that type of energy. There could be a divine feminine coming into your life, like out of nowhere, or it could just be that this unexpected change, this whatever happened in your life recently helped you really learn how to nurture yourself and look after yourself in some way, and become this person who is, instead of like chasing things, they're just completely in this receiving energy of just gracefully sitting there watching, you know, not even watching, just observing what comes their way and deciding what they want and what they don't. Then we have the Star card and the Moon card clarifying that. So I do feel like there is definitely some sort of wish fulfillment coming in here. Maybe from a time that you had to kind of take some time out to heal in some way. And you also are hiding your optimism about this event that you want to happen, or this person that you want to come into your life, or this job that you want, or whatever it is. You're hiding that how much you actually want this, but it is something that makes you feel extremely emotional, and I feel like you are going to want this to come in basically, but you're just not going to show that. And then we have the Five of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Cups here. So this is about, you know, if there was any sort of conflict in your life, it's about letting that conflict go, letting any issues go from the past, agreeing to disagree, just leaving those energies behind. And you are, again, getting some sort of wish fulfillment here and happiness. You are going to be extremely happy because of either you or someone else giving up a fight. Basically, you're not putting in any energy into that fight anymore. You're just being this empress and just being like, oh, you know what, what's meant for me will be, basically. So let's get some advice for you, Aquarius. So what does Aquarius need to know? We have the Devil here. What else? We have the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, perfect, and bottom of the deck again, Five of Wands. So I do feel like with whatever conflict that you've had to deal with, or competition of some sort, there is something that you have been holding on to, some sort of like unhealthy attachments of some sort. It could be codependency in some way. It could just be an unhealthy attachment, like towards obsession or addiction or something along those lines, something that you need to break free from, and you will know what that is. But it does have to do with some sort of argument or conflict that has happened, and possibly even competition. Maybe it's unhealthy competition here between you and another person. Then we have the Four of Cups here. So the Four of Cups is about, you know, you're not being satisfied with where you are, and that's because you're not actually seeing the opportunities or the good things that you do have in your life. You're too focused on other things. So this is about just making sure that if any opportunities are presented to you, just make sure that you are aware of what is being offered there. And then we have the Father of Cups, and this is generally, all the kings are natural born leaders, but the Father of Cups leads from a very kind and loving way, very caring, someone who cares about like other people's well-being and tries to direct them in a way that is for the best good of themselves and everyone around them. And you know, it's just a very loving, compassionate energy with the King of Cups. So you might need to just get to this point where you are being emotionally stable, emotionally mature in some way, and just leading from a kind heart. Okay, so let's get some romance angels for you, Aquarius. So what does Aquarius need to know about their love life? We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Maybe that's the wish fulfillment coming in there. And then we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, so we will get some clarifiers on that, so don't you worry. So let's clarify what is engagement first. engagement is the 6 of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like maybe before you were not feeling appreciated in this relationship. You weren't feeling seen. You weren't feeling like they actually even cared or supported you in any way, and you just felt like this relationship wasn't going to work in some way. And now basically out of nowhere, I think that because maybe you've given up in some way, now maybe that's bringing them to a place where they actually want to commit. What's deception? We have the Chariot. So this is about you needing to move on from someone who is deceptive in your life. If someone does come back in your life and wanting to commit to you in some way, if they have been deceptive and you can feel that energy, you need to trust your intuition here. The moon is also about trusting your intuition. So and if you trust your intuition from a healed perspective, maybe you've healed your feminine side as well, like now you are this divine feminine energy, and that doesn't mean that you have to be you know, that you have to be a female to resonate with that. It's just that we all have feminine and masculine in us, and the divine feminine is a healed feminine energy. So with that, I do feel like this deception, you will know in your intuition if this is something that you need to move on from, or whether you need to overcome the sort of obstacles and move on together. But I'm more feeling like the Chariot is very much a fast moving, I'm done with this situation, I'm going to go find success elsewhere and overcome these obstacles and that type of thing. And I feel like what you're going towards is the Ten of Pentacles, something that is actually committed, something that is better for you in some way, even if it hasn't come in yet. And then let's get some messages from your person. We have, I couldn't let you get close to me. We have, I hide behind material things. Yeah, someone with the 6 of Wands in the reverse could also be someone who's quite materialistic, like wanting things for the sake of like looking good. What else? We have, I want to tell you how I feel. Okay, so Aquarius, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.